Hey guys, today trying to live stream, got the camera on. And it's weird. So I'm videoing all doing all this on my phone. So it's vertical, I can't put it horizontally. And so you're just gonna look up and straight down, that's what this shadow is right here. And so I might do some things, I might be reaching up at the camera, might be doing some stuff with the camera or whatever, moving it around. So I don't know, this is my first time doing this, so yeah. But so we are going to build this Gundam Sandrock Custom. I bought it. It's from 1998 right there. And I got it for $14.50 at the flea market that I typically go to. I bought this kit as well. 1/100th high grade Wing Gundam Zero, and it's from '95. And I built it, or I opened it up. This was all sealed. This is sealed as well. The box isn't sealed, but all the runners are sealed. But he did not have any instructions, so I had to use an eBay listing to build it. So it took me about 4 hours to build this guy, which took me quite a bit longer, obviously, than I wanted to because it had no instructions. So it took me way longer. But yeah, I really like that. So hopefully this is just as fun. It has quite a bit more runners in it that I have seen. So yeah, and that toy and that kit will probably get its own video, even though I'm not gonna build, even though I didn't build it on camera. So yeah, so let's jump into it. So it's obviously a high grade, and it's a 1/100th scale. So yeah, here are all the pieces. They're all sealed, which I'm super happy. I'm not gonna do any painting or panel lining or anything. The stickers, I'll probably end up using the eye stickers. I probably won't use anything else. I'm not gonna paint the dude. I don't know his name. I'm not gonna paint him. I'm not gonna paint any of this stuff. So the intent for this stream is to build it, show me building it, and mess around with it at the very end. Just play with it a little bit. There is our instruction book. So we will close up the box and we will get to building. So, so yeah, I don't know. So, gonna open up our instructions. Just put all that to the side, and I'm gonna lower the camera down just a touch so I can, so you can see the individual parts a bit better. So, it's gonna lower the camera down just a touch. Not a touch, quite a bit, but just so you can see a bit closer up. So, you can see that it's even taped still, and I think it's just so awesome to be able to do this, because I wouldn't have ever bought an old kit like on eBay, but I found them at the flea market. The first place I went, it was in a building, and it was in a building that I typically go into first. Walked in, and the guy is always against the wall, right in front of the door. And I looked around in his booth. He's been there before, and I saw the kits, and I was super excited to see To Gundam, because I just bought this kit. This is the, I don't know its name, the Kayaboya or something, starts with a K, the company, Dagarn X, and I have started to watch the show. I will do a review on this. I really like that model. Feels phenomenal. But so I saw them, and I just decided I'm gonna walk around, and walked all the way around the building, and I came back to him, and I was like, I'll just buy him. So I bought them, and here we are building this guy, the Sandrock. So yeah, and I looked all over. My mom, she helped me look a little bit for the try to find some instructions for the Wing Zero Gundam, and I couldn't find any like actual digital instructions. I found a kit from 2013, found a kit from 2010, and found another kit from 20. So there was one from 2010, 2011, and 2013 for 1/100th scale, and of course the one that I was building is that I built was from 1995, and for being an old kit, I still really like it. Obviously, it feels a bit rickety, especially at the joints because it heavily uses polycaps. Like all the joint intersections or whatever are polycaps, so it definitely feels a bit more rickety than like even the high grades that I have, and even the real not re, the master grade RX 78-2 that I have. I think that's the version 1.5, I think, if I can remember correctly. And it felt very different compared to the Dgarn X that I just showed you. And I have started watching Dgarn. I really like Dgarn. I finished X Kaiser and I finished Firebird, and I like both of them. Firebird is a little bit. It's not my favorite of the three, and obviously I have finished Jay Decker. That was the first show I watched, which was years ago. But I decided that I'm going to build all of them. I'm not build all of them. I'm going to watch all the shows. I'm gonna watch all the shows, and then I'll make a video on them. Probably make a video on them just like how I did the ranking all the Transformer shows. So I'm on Dgarn, and then it's off to Mike Gain, and then Golderon. Golderon. Then I'll watch a couple episodes of Jay Decker, and then I can't remember the other ones, but I'll do that. I'll watch all of the shows. I'll end up watching all the shows, and then I'll rank them all. So looking for B. So PC need those. This time I have some Gundam nippers. I'm not using the sewing scissors that I had last time when I was making the Gundam Wing Zero EW, the real grade one. So and these things, building the Dgarn X and the Gundam Wing Zero, it has been way easier been way better getting rid of the nub marks with it. Like having less visible nub marks than those, and then cutting them off with my scalpel. And I got those for Christmas, and they are a worthy addition to the model kit building. I don't think they're very expensive ones, but they work way better than what I was using. So if you're going to start doing this, I suggest getting some Gundam pliers, nippers, Gundam nippers, whatever you want, and they're just good for all around stuff. Just like all around stuff that you're doing whatever with. I wouldn't cut through metal or like pieces of steel, but I bet you could probably use these comfortably with some thin gauge wire for like electrical work, maybe. I don't know, just thinking out loud. I don't do any of that stuff. That stuff is kind of out of my realm. I do like welding and blacksmithing and forging and stuff, but all that like electrical and like programming and stuff, that's just way over my head and stuff. So yeah. And I'm going to try to build both the arms and the legs at the same time, like not build one at a time. Um, might I I've gotten way better at doing that. When I was working on, I can't remember. I think it was the Gundam Wing Zero EW, the real grade that I've built. I built two, and I think both times I even screwed up the arms or something. Like I did messed up something with the arms, but 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 I still had trouble with it, and I think I had trouble at the very beginning with some other high grades. Um, some of the early high grades that I bought. Um, and I have gotten like way better at this, at just keeping track and being able to mirror pieces and stuff like that. So I'm very happy that I can do that now. You know, not have to worry too much. Oh, I need B again. B15. So yeah. I apologize if I'm not just like talking. Um, I want to be able to like somewhat try to focus on it so I don't build something wrong. But yeah, I like to do this like live stream stuff more with Gundam building or like model kit building. But I don't know. So I'm just gonna say, if you hear any background noise, I have a cat, and then my brother and mom will probably be showing up here soon, so there might be some like background noise, but I don't know. I live with people, you know, so I'm not gonna I can't just tell them what to do. So or I don't want to, cuz I don't I don't think that's very considerate, but whatever. That doesn't make sense. Peace. PCC. I do not get that. I don't understand that. Oh, duh. Probably goes on like that. So yeah. Well, like with these pieces, I might end up having to rebuild them. I think I'll already have to I have to rebuild this one. I need to flip that around. Yeah, this is gonna turn into the knee. I think I'll just leave it like that, like where it is, and just fix it whenever I get the rest of the legs built. And I really like this. I love this style. Like I like my Master Grade RX-78-2, but I really like this. I really like these big high grades. Just I love the simplicity of a high grade. Like it feeds in the like addiction of building model kits. Feeds into the addiction of building model kits because you can just bang them out like super fast. But then you have they're not very big. You can't really like mess with them or play with them the best. You still can, obviously, but I don't feel like I can't play with them to their full extent because they're so little. You know, they don't feel quite like toys. They feel like models. Like that's why, like I loved building my real grade Gundam Wing Zero EW, but I love building it, but I don't like handling it because it's just not really fun to play with. It's just too small, especially for how many parts there are. Like for being so complex, it's just not very fun to play with. And it doesn't help that I come from the realm of the Transformers where, they're toys. They're not models. You just build and put on a shelf or just like a pose. You run around with them and fly them around and stuff. And that's why I love the Dagarn, the Dagarn X model, because it's so solid. Like I put it up against my RX-78 RX-78-2 Master Grade, and it feels way better. It's way more dense. It's way more fun to handle and hold. Um, and that's why I just love it like way more. Not like love it way more, but that's why I like it way more, and I would highly recommend buying it. I bought mine. It was on sale on Amazon. For it came out to be like $41, but I think on BBTS it's um like 60, like 60-ish, and I still think that is a very good price for it. It isn't very big. It's about the size of a master grade or a 1/100 scale, but I still really like it. It's still super super fun. I'll clean up these nub marks, and I'm more building it. I'm not paying too much attention to um getting the nub marks completely perfect. Um so there's one leg, and I'll just put one of these next to it. So I'll fix up all the nub marks. I'm not gonna leave them all ratty and stuff, um but yeah. But that's why I love these, because they're big, they're 1/100 scale, but they're the exact same thing as a high grade, and they feel cool. They're fun. They're not great because they use a lot of these poly caps. You can just see how big the runners are. Um, but I still really really like it. They're still super fun, super interesting. Like, they have the high grade feel because they're super simple runners, big chunky pieces, but they have the size of a master grade, and I really like that. So yeah, I'll probably will end up getting the Psycho Gundam, the high grade Psycho Gundam, because it's super big. I think it even uses like pins and screws and some of it. Um, and that's just like right down my alley, especially if I love these. Um, so I'll probably end up getting that at some point. I don't know how much they are. I feel like one time I saw one and it was like $60, but I might be like completely mistaken. I haven't looked at Gundam in forever. I really just mainly gravitated towards the Brave model kits, the Bandai Spirits one, the transformable ones, the SMP ones. I don't know like the specifics of them. And then the like Kabaya, not Kabaya, but starts with a K. Whatever company that is, that made a lot of those. Because I love the Brave toys. I like the Brave toys, and I love the Brave series, as I said that I'm watching it. So I gravitated towards it, and um they're much more consistent with cool designs, because I think some Gundam, not saying all Gundam, but I only like three of them. Just there's a bunch of them, but there's just I I don't know. They just don't fit. I don't know. They're not consistent with me of like which ones I really really like, the designs that I really really like. But the Brave toys have the same styling basically as Gundam. But they are much more consistent. I like nearly all of them. Um, so that's why I, like them. Um, uh, that's why I like them, obviously. Um, like even this guy, this stone, Sandrock. Not, I was thinking stone cutter, rock cutter. Just thinking cutter, but Sandrock. Um, I just he looks cool, but he does like my favorite Gundam design is either the Zaku or the Gundam Heavy Arms. The Gundam Heavy Arms is my favorite design ever in Gundam, and obviously I'm a very a novice Gundam fan, so you take it for a grain of salt. But I really really like the Heavy Arms. The Heavy Arms is my favorite design ever. It fits into like the Brave style, like with all the guns. It fits into like the things I like militarism and industry. Just big, like war machine. Just it's an amazing look. It's an amazing style. Oh, come on. And I just really love the look of it. And it's my favorite design. I don't know. Is it from Wing? I think from Wing, Gundam Wing. But either way, it's super fun, super cool, and I want to get the. I'll just take that nub mark off now, or try to fix it. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but yeah, basically this whole freaking live stream is just me talking about how much I love the Gundam Heavy Arms and Takara Brave. But that's what I like. That's what I truly, truly like and love. And I don't know if I built this right. I doubt that. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. And like these polycaps, like what? Like it just squished. Didn't even go into the peg. Like I think that is like a complete detriment to these older kits. Is that especially after building, like I can feel that the Dagarn X is the nicest, is the newest model kit that I've built. I can just tell, or like I can really tell that it was built by someone other than Bandai Spirits or like Gunpla or whoever built, like all the high grades that I have. I can definitely tell, because it's way, like the joints are way better. Like just they're more solid, they're better in like every single way. And now I'm gonna freaking fight with this. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it like that, and if I need to fix it, I'll fix it. So, what do you guys think about Transformers 1? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I think I might just get another one. Cut another one out of the runner, because it's just being freaking annoying that it just won't, just straight up won't go on. That's another thing that I like about the scalpel, is that since it's tapered, it tapers down into like a wedge. It works pretty well for separating parts, like I just showed you. Or I'll put this one on here. Yeah, this needs to be assembled differently. The other way around. So I'm just backtracking. Literally everything I did. I probably should have paid more attention. Probably should have built one before I just probably should have built one and then figured it out, and then so I could like know how the other one goes together, and then it'd actually work probably. And now I'm just guessing and probably mangling up these polycaps and all the other parts and stuff. But it's okay. As long as I don't get too far and just, I think these have to switch. These ones have to switch. So, yeah. Just backtracking. Just literally undoing everything that I literally just did. But it's okay. Got nothing but time to work on this. We could be here for the entire night. We're already basically 30 minutes in, and I've not even got the legs done, and we still have like a bunch more runners left. So, yeah, might be here all freaking night. But it's okay. Once again, as I said, got nothing but time. And I'm still having fun, even though I've had to redo everything that I just did. It is still fun. Still having fun. Fun. There we go. That's kind of clever how it's angled and then it fills in the back. That's actually super cool. That's actually really cool. That's cool. Cool beans. So there we go. One leg down. So now put this one back together. Put this back together so we can continue along. No, that's wrong. That is not right. Is it? Yeah, that's not right. Need to go the other way around. Like this. Go the other way. Like that. And I don't care if I really mar up like these pieces, because they're gonna get covered up by all the parts and everything. There. Now we can get back on track. Back on track, guys. Gotta take it slower this time through. Oh, I've learned my lesson. No, I haven't learned my lesson. Yeah, it needs to go like that. Haven't learned my lesson because I'll probably end up screwing this up again. But we'll just go along. Roughly take out those nub marks. You can just see the ricketiness, but I don't really care. I think that's a detail, not a nub. Just roughly take that one out. Take that out. Just roughly take that one out. Take that one out. Take that one out. And there we go. 2 legs done. Or done enough. Whatever. Now to the feet. That is this runner. And I think I can guess my way through here. This is a 1, and we need these pieces. So nip. Now we have this piece, this runner, the actual feet, and you can tell what they look like. So yeah. So back to what I was saying before I discovered all of that stuff with the taking all those pieces apart. But what about the Transformers 1 trailer? I don't know what to think. I like it. It looks cool. Chris Hemsworth being a Prime, from the little bit I've seen of what we've seen of the trailer, I don't hate it. He does not seem he doesn't seem super like offensive, like that's not Optimus Prime or that's not my Optimus Prime. Not offensive. Doesn't make me mad or anything. The concept of the movie, and that it kind of is in a weird limbo of being kiddie, but also being like kind of for adults, I don't know. And then the concept of them being both worker bots, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm gonna say I'm not gonna go watch it. I probably will go watch it. I will for sure. But it's just strange. Um just a little weird to me. The Studio Series toy that was announced for Prime, it looks pretty good. I probably won't buy it just because that's not how I usually roll. I don't just buy whatever's newest unless it's something that I truly want. That those are pretty nasty dumb barks, but we're just having fun. Um, I don't typically do that. I'm not that kind of person. I don't go out and just buy every single one. Um, I just have fun. Um, and if there's a toy that I know I'm gonna like or a character that I know I'm gonna like, know that I'm going to buy, I do end up buying it or pre-ordering it or whatever. But um, typically, if I see it in a store, um, typically I just leave it until I see it in a store. Um, like Movie Masterpiece Bone Crusher. That's how he went down. Um, I left him to I really like Bone Crusher. Love his design. Love the MRAP as a real vehicle. But $170 was super steep. And I just decided that I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait to get him. And then I ended up getting him at Target with my friends. Got a super nice discount. And if you've seen the video, you know that whole story. Um, but stuff like that, like I really wanted Bone Crusher, but I wasn't gonna get him or pre-order him. If I saw him out in the wild, I would buy him, but I wasn't gonna pre-order him. And that's nothing against the toy. Love the toy. Really love the toy. It's an amazing toy, but I wasn't going to, like I said, pre-order it. And that Prime, it looks, I think, amazing in his robot mode. It looks super, super cool, super, super amazing in his robot mode. But I don't know, something about the truck mode, and obviously it's Cybertronian and everything, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Something about it. I just like it. I just like the robot mode better, and the truck doesn't seem cool enough. Doesn't seem like, I don't know, whatever enough. Obviously not enough for me to buy it. Buy outright. And is it a deluxe or a Voyager? I can't remember it. I didn't really look at it. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy that. So I just didn't keep looking at it. But I can't remember if it's um if it's a deluxe or a Voyager. I want to say a deluxe, but whatever. Um, it does look like a good film. I want to know what's up with like the Quintessons, or they look like the Quintessons to me, but the aliens that invade the planet, which thrust Prime and Megatron into whatever. Um, so yeah. What they should have done, I think, since Chris Hemsworth was already voicing Prime, and then Scarlett Johansson is voicing Alita 1, they should have had like Robert Downey Jr. voice Bumblebee and frick Loki, the guy that plays Loki, I don't know his name, play Megatron. I think that'd be super hilarious if they did that. If they had just all MCU actors voice all of the Transformers, I think that'd be so funny. And they probably wouldn't or couldn't because it probably cost a bunch of money due to them being high profile actors. You know, Scarlett Johansson and Chris Hemsworth probably already soak up a bunch of the budget, but I think that would honestly be super hilarious. Like Robert Downey Jr. being Bumblebee in the movie, I think that'd be super funny. Um, but yeah, it looks like decent film, decent enough, I guess. Watch it when it comes out, but yeah, I do like the designs. The designs are pretty cool. Not really like the worker style versions of them. They look kind of meh, but that's just me. Um, that's just me. But whatever. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. These two go together, so 40 will go with them. And this guy, whatever number, will go with these two. Like that. I do like these old instructions better. I don't know, something about the new high grade instructions or the kits that I built, they were just weird. They didn't fit or whatever. 38. Something about them just didn't fit. Like they were all weird and wacky. They weren't in order, quotes. But I like these instructions, and I loved the Degarn instructions. Whoever made that, I can't pronounce their name or really remember it. Loved his instructions. They were very nice instructions. Just very phenomenal instructions of what I think. Just very nice. They were readable. They were in color. They were clear. So yeah, I just all around the Degarn got Degarn. I highly recommend that kit. To if you like Brave or whatever, if you like Brave, I highly recommend getting that kit. Especially Degarn. I really like Degarn. His design, I really like it. If you can't tell, and I am probably going to end up getting the rest of the Brave model kits from both Bandai and that other place, and that other and the other one, the one that I got, the same company that made the Degarn, same company that made the Degarn. So, and I'll probably make live streams about those two and everything, because they don't really fit, I think, conducively into a review. You know, they don't transform or really anything. The Bandai Spirits one, the SMP ones, those ones transform, so I might build those off screen and actually review them. But like Degarn, I think he has enough content in him that I will make a review on him. But ultimately, 29 and 30. Ultimately, I don't know where I'm going. Dang it. Ultimately, they'll just kind of stay relegated to these these live streams. So that's the plan, anyways, for that kind of stuff. These model kits, because just I don't know, something about it. I threw out the idea with the zero EW, the real grade, and I didn't do it. I just built it as a video, and it took forever. Took me forever, and then I relegated the actual kit to a short, and I'm not super happy with the way I did that. The way I handled finishing that up, because it took me like 3 videos over like 6 or 9 months. 6 or 9 months took me forever. Because I wanted to build it, but I wanted to video it, and then I wanted to make other videos, so I couldn't build it, and just I think it'd be better to live stream it so I could have fun building it. And if people want to watch it, people want to watch it. And if people don't want to watch it, they don't have to watch it. Just I think doing it like this is better. Doing it in this medium of live streaming is the best, so I could just build it all in one go or build it in two goes or however many, and whoever watches it can watch it, and whoever doesn't want to watch it doesn't have to watch it. So yeah, does that bend both ways? So that's gonna be this shoulder. I'll just put it together now. I think that's it. Yeah, these are all the pieces. So yeah, but I really enjoy model kit building, and I bought that DeGarn. I was really just itching to build a model kit, and I got a gift card, Amazon gift card, so the chance of a model kit just fell right into my lap, and I was so happy because I was like really wanting to build a model kit, like really badly. Like I was like deprived from it for so long that I just needed to build one. Not needed, but like really badly wanted to build one. And I'm super glad that I bought the DeGarn one, and I'm super glad that I found these at the flea market, because these are fun. Not the backtracking part. The backtracking part is boring. I don't like that part. But that's my fault, not the kit's fault. But yeah, I really like, just really like it. Super fun. Just building the kits and everything. Just super fun. Unless you don't have instructions, that's not very fun. It definitely increased the time of me building it. And if that was my first Gundam ever and not having instructions, I don't know what I would have done, because once you even like a very simple high grade, you figure it out, I'd say fairly quickly, the ideas of how they go together and what they do to go together. Especially these simple high grades, even them being this big, you really kind of quickly figure it out, like what you need to do to get them to go together. But man, it still is difficult. Still is difficult when you have zero instructions and it's a kit have no idea what you're doing. When you have no clue what you're doing. Yeah. No clue what you're doing. It was fun, good experience. Learned a lot from it. Made me feel a lot more confident in my building. Not having any instructions whatsoever. These nippers, they're just so good. Like, I'm so glad I have nippers, because we're already 45 minutes in. It would have been an hour by now if I was doing it the old way, just nipping everything with those stupid sewing scissors, and then having to cut all the nubs off and clean them up with the file and my scalpel. Just everything would have taken forever. But now with these nippers, it just makes it so much faster, in the fun way. Not the like, oh, it went so fast that I wish I had another model kit, but the fun way. So I suggest, if you are going to buy a model kit for the first time, throw some nippers in to the cart or whatever, online or physically, because they will help you every step of the way. In all sort of like hobby making and stuff. They will help you. I'm just saying. They're not necessities. I got along decently okay without them, but it definitely makes life a million times easier. When you are building these kits. That is my tip for beginning builders. And I wouldn't say I'm a beginner because I've built, you know, essentially two master grades, two real grades, even though they're the same kit, and four, no, not four, 7 or 8, I think, high grades, which isn't a lot. I wouldn't consider myself a beginner, but a novice, maybe a novice. Um, I'll put that. I'll put the nub barks on the inside, so there's only one nub facing the inside. So yeah. So there's that. Now I'll just put the forearms on now. Like that. Just like the polycap intersections, like these ones are obviously pretty good because they're big, but man, the smaller ones on like the high grades, something about them, they just don't feel amazing, to me at least. They don't feel amazing. So now we got all these panely pieces, and that's, I don't even know what number they're trying to portray to me. I think I'll just have to look. I think it's these, I assume. That's the only thing I can guess. Oh, those are stickers. Those are stickers. That's what all these white stickers are. We're not putting those on. It's fine. We need C4 and C5. And I have C. Right in my hand. Good thing I didn't look around, because then I'd look like a real idiot. So, lucky me that I didn't do that. So yeah. There's not really too much like Transformers news that I can think about on my head. Just really, really only basically Transformers 1. That's really it. BotCon's coming up. I'm going to that. It's in Fort Wayne, same place that they did it in '94. I'm doing that. That was one reason why I was putting off buying a model kit for so long to build, because I really wanted to save up every bit of money for BotCon, so I didn't show up, and I ended up not being able to get something because I didn't bring enough money. But I don't have to worry about that because I got that gift card, so I don't have to worry about that. But that's really all the news I can think of. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna sit here and have fun building this. There. It's coming together. Even it still looks nice without the stickers. Like, I've only put the stickers on the eyes on this guy. Only put the eyes on the stickers on the eyes because the eyes, they're all neon green like these pieces. I think those are the same exact eye pieces. And for some reason they didn't look very great. So I decided to just take the head apart and then put the stickers on, and that's all I used. I think that's like the only stickers I've ever used is the eye ones, and yeah, I haven't even done that. I used them on the mono eyes, my Goof and my Char's Zaku 2. Those are the only kits that I used the eye stickers for, but all the other kits that I did, I just left with the transparent piece because they all look okay. Like, they don't look bad without them. So I just left them. Just left them as is. Now time for the hands. Didn't touch them, didn't do anything with them. And they still look, I think, okay. They look nice if they were painted, but I don't think they would look any better or worse if I didn't, use the stickers. So I didn't. I just left them. So yeah. Um, just nip all these out. Like so. And I think this runner will basically be done. And I keep all the runners, I keep all the boxes, all the I keep all that stuff for like Transformers and my Gundam and everything. Just I'm a box guy. I like to keep the boxes even if they're kind of lame. I have thrown out some. I threw out Laser Primes. I threw out I can't remember. Threw out Laser Primes. Threw out basically Bat Waves. Because theirs were kind of lame, so I threw theirs out. I don't regret it, but I kind of wish I didn't do it just because I've kept every box basically, like even the ones from my childhood. I even kept the instructions, so I don't regret it. I don't really regret anything, but I kind of wish I didn't do it. But it doesn't make me upset. Don't lose sleep over it, so it's not that big a deal. But it is something to note that I wish I didn't do. But whatever. You win some, you lose some. So, whatever. I love the hands on these old kits. They're very solid. They're very tight. They hold everything. Like the articulated hands on on the Wing Zero EW, I don't like them. I don't like the hands on them. They don't work. They don't hold anything. I share the same thing for the articulated hands on the Master Grade RX 78-2 that I have, my Master Grade. It holds on to nothing. Um, but these hands hold on phenomenally. Um, I haven't messed around with this obviously because I'm building it, but I messed around with the Wing Gundam ones, and they work very, very well. He holds his weapons very nicely, very securely. That's really the only good feeling joint on him. Which uh I don't know what I was gonna say, which like whatever, but I wish more kits had these hands. Either they had solid high grade hands, like that's how the Dagarn X hands are. They are just you get like splayed hands, you get open hands, you get trigger finger hands, you get different hands. And I think either you do that or you do these very simple hands because I like them way better than the ball jointed hands. Like the ball jointed hands, you get way more articulation and stuff like that. But probably a reason why these hands are they're bulletproof. They're super nice. They work. That's all they do is work. They don't look very good. They kind of give off like MP10 vibes. Like they're not great hands. They don't really pose, but they hold onto the guns, and that's what they're meant to be. And I like that. I like that they do that. That's what hands are supposed to be. And if you really want there's just some pictures. I've never seen any of the Gundam shows, so this is all new to me. I don't know who this guy is, who that kid is, or you can't see him, but the kid, I don't know who he is, so I don't know. But sometime I might, when I get done with Takara Brave, the Brave series, I probably will end up watching some Gundam shows eventually. So sometime I will. Not now, because I'm watching some shows already, but sometime I will. So I'll probably do some research, which ones I should watch first, or which one's the best show that I don't need to know much about, or which one's the most enjoyable. So yeah. That's my plan. I think I wasn't supposed to cut those out. No, I cut out the right pieces. So yeah. Someday I'll watch some Gundam shows. Someday. And this runner is done. I I don't know which one I'd like to watch. I just know Gundam Wing has the heavy arms, so I might watch that. The original show looks kind of cool, like the Zaku's in it, the RX-78's in it, so I might watch that. You know, I don't really know. I know nothing about Gundam. I just know that these kits exist and that they're fun to build. But other than that, I know literally nothing about the Gundam universe. I know that there are two guys at war, that the Zaku guys are bad, and the RX-78 is good. That's all I know at this moment in time. But someday I'll know a bit more. But at this point, I don't know squat. But I don't really care. As long as these kits are fun to build and they look cool, I'll keep building them. Bandai will be getting my money, or people will getting. In this case, a guy is going to be getting my money. But either way, it doesn't matter. So, yeah. So if anyone wants to give me a suggestion of one to watch, I might watch it while I'm watching the Brave shows. But it'll probably take me a little while because I have a bit more priority of the Brave shows. I want to get them done first. That is my plan anyways. So I can rank them, do all that. Another plan that I have is I would really like to finish the Halo games. I'm not gonna do Halo Infinite. It'll take me forever. Crap. I just freaking gouged that like super, super bad. Trying to take that out. I've done that a lot on my other kits. Trying to take the nubs off. But I only have Halo 1 left and Halo 2 left. Halo CE, whatever you want to call it. And I am to keys on Halo CE, and then I have Halo 2 left. I'm not doing Infinite. It'll take me a million years. I'm not an open world guy, so it will take me like 100 years to finish. So I'm not doing Infinite. I have played Infinite, but I have not finished it. And it'll probably stay that way for quite a little while because I'm already super slow at playing video games. But I want to be able to rank them all. I want to rank all the Halos because I love Halo. But man, I'm not gonna try to play the entirety of Infinite because it'll just take me forever. So that's not going to happen, unfortunately. And right now, I haven't worked on any of it because I'm stuck on keys. And last time I played keys, the mission, I got stuck, I got mad, nearly threw the controller, and I don't typically do that. So I haven't even touched it since like a month or two ago, a month and a half. I won't say 2 months, but month and a half at least. It really put a bad taste in my mouth. It really was tough. Because I just got back up onto the ship, fighting through the corridors and stuff. It really made me mad. So this is D, right? I think so. Yeah. So that really genuinely made me frustrated. So I had to put the game down and I just didn't play it for a long time. 21. Oh, 20, 22 and 21. So I just put the game down and was like, I'm taking a break because Halo 3 was super easy. Runs off the same engine. Halo ODST runs off the same engine, and I blew through that. And I definitely could tell the similarities, just a touch tougher. Cortana. Other than that, it was easy as pie, I would say. I had very little resistance playing that. B, I need B now. Playing ODS 3 and ODST. Cortana was really the only exception to that. To that. ease. But here in January, here in Iowa, we got like a super bad amount of snow, like a bunch of snow. Like school was canceled for like a week, like week or two. Like we only went to school for like a couple of days, and then it just rained, not rained, but snowed a bunch again. Um, it just snowed a bunch again. Frick, I gotta use those teeny tiny little yellow pieces, but and I played Halo 3 that entire time, and so I just burned completely through it. Um, Halo, and so that took me about a week, I would say, consecutively, or like playing on and off, like just adding the total days together. If I truly just burned straight through it all, I could have finished it like super fast. Um, like blistering fast. Like it showed very little resistance except for Cortana. That was the only one that showed any sort of resistance when I was going through it. Um what are these pieces? Cuz this is 20 and 21. Oh, E. I wasn't reading it. E. I'll set this off to the side. Um but I had already played Halo 4. Already played Halo 4 and Reach. Reach is decently tough. I thought it was quite a bit tougher. I've played Reach like 3 or 4 times. Like I've played that campaign quite a bit. So I'm quite a bit better at it. But it's more difficult. It's more difficult, but it's easy in the sense because I've played it a bunch. But it is the encounters I think are more difficult, and I play all normal. I don't play legendary or heroic. Someday I might, but I'm just a normal scrub. I don't play on easy. I do have a bit of pride to say I don't play on easy, but I am gonna play on normal. Um, that's just a thing that I always think if I can beat it on normal, I can at least say that I feel good that I beat the game. But if I beat it on easy, I'm gonna play the game again. Um, dang it! Oh, I'll just reach down and grab it. I need to pull my drawer out. There, got it. Um, but 4, I can't remember. I'll have to play that again. I only played that like once or twice with my brother, and that was years ago, and we did it co-op. So uh, I think it was a bit easier. Um, but whatever. Um, so hopefully I can, and I have started 2, but I'll probably start it over again maybe because I did play it on my 360. That's what I play on. I play on a 360. Um, I did play and start that when I got it years ago, and I got to the Oracle, I think, because the Oracle is after the Arbiter, and I think that's where I got to the Oracle. And then the game, I quit playing it, just didn't want to play it anymore, and then the game just stopped, like working basically. I don't know why, but it just did. Um, so uh um so then I played it a little bit on MCC on on an Xbox One, obviously. Um, and I got stuck at Quarantine Zone, and I got mad, so I stopped again. Um, so I still have yet to touch Halo 2 again or come back to Halo 2. Someday I will. Someday that idea and that video will be finished. But at this point in time, I'm more focused on, things like Bionicle, Hero Factory, um, Transformers. Obviously, the Transformers will never go away. No matter what I do on this channel, whether I start playing games, whether I do more Gundam or do more Bionicle and stuff, the Transformers will never go away. Never ever. If the Transformers go away, either someone else is running this channel or something has happened to me or something, whatever. The Transformers will never leave this channel ever, because that's the whole reason why. I do want to get back into stop motion. I love stop motion. It's so fun. I think the Gundam will be very good at that. And once again, I stopped that because I thought I was getting too far away from the Transformers and stuff like that. So, and that's why I didn't do a bunch of this Gundam stuff when I got them, and the fact that I just built all of them super fast. But I dang, I just completely lost my train of thought. But I want to do more like diverse things. I'll keep doing shorts, keep doing all this stuff that I'm already doing and working on. But the Transformers will never ever go away because I love the Transformers. Transformers have always been there, always will be there, and nothing will change with that. So yeah, this is C. 10, 9 and 10. 9 and 10. There. But I'd like to do more stuff, and I'd like to do, especially like the Halo stuff. Like, I'd like to at least rank them. I probably won't do too much with the Halo stuff. Just, I don't know how to do, like, video, big elaborate recordings and stuff, like, over a TV or over a PC. I don't have a PC, but same thing. I don't know how to do any of that, so I'm just gonna probably just play the games, rank them, and then just play them for fun. I won't do anything really on the channel. I might try playing like Fall of Cybertron and stuff like that. Fall of Cybertron, the Megatron mission, the second Megatron mission is tough. That really made me mad. If you can't tell, games make me mad. Make me mad. Especially ones where it's tough to beat. Like, they just throw a bunch of crap at you, and that's what the Megatron mission does. The second one, where you have to defend Trypticon while he's getting turned into the Nemesis. That part will literally make you frustrated. At least it did me, and it took me and my brother multiple attempts to get it. To just get past it. So yeah, that's what I say, is that when you get to that mission, prepare yourself for a long ride, and probably some time to and some patience, time, everything. Prepare yourself for it, because it's not fun. It's pretty tough. But what is fun is when you get past it, because that's when the game gets good again. Because I think then you play as Grimlock. I can't remember. I think Grimlock, because you go from like the Combaticons, which is amazing, super fun, to playing as Megatron for once, and then you fight Starscream and do all that, and then you have to go do the thing, and that's a mission, and you have to do that. That's pretty difficult too. Both Megatron missions are just tough. They're not very fun, I think. That's one thing I would change about the game, is just make the Megatron missions just less difficult, not more easier, but just it throws so many enemies at you, and then you have to run around, reload, do all this stuff, and then you're running out of ammo. It's just a bunch of crap. It's not very fun, in my personal opinion. Someone else might say different, but that's what I say, is it's not too much fun. So yeah. On my Dagarn, I accidentally cut. I'm going to take these off. I accidentally cut the ball joint off of the off of the skirt, and I just super glued it back on. I don't know why I said that, but with smaller models or models that have smaller pieces, you really have to watch out because I wasn't even paying attention. I looked over the runner like I did not do that. I swear I didn't cut. I swear I didn't cut. I swear I didn't cut the ball joint off. And I saw the end of the ball joint. And I'm like, yeah, I did. I cut that off. But I fixed it. And you can't really see it. You can see it, but it held. It works super well. So I don't care. I do not care if if I cut it. I don't care if I cut it because it is still there. It hasn't broken, and it's not too terribly noticeable. But yeah. Yeah, this whole video has basically been like, oh, I like all this stuff. I want to do this stuff, and the Garn X is awesome. Basically, this entire video is just talking about the Garn X and the model kit. But it's true, I really like it. This is B, right? I think so. Yeah, this is B. I'm pretty sure. No. This is E. This is C. This is B, I think. Whatever, I think it's these red pieces that I need to cut out. 8 and 9. Yeah, 8 and 9. These red pieces, red and yellow, red, yellow, and blue are the worst pieces to have to cut the nubs off because they turn like opaque. They don't stay the same color. I wouldn't say opaque, but they really stress and turn white when you cut them. Or even like if you were to nip them off like right there, and then you cut the rest of it off with like even a knife, you still won't get past it. Like you can see like right there, like you're not gonna, it's just tough to not get that. Like I've never gotten that. Like discoloration or whatever, and I've tried quite a bit of things to like mitigate it. Red and yellow are the worst in my personal opinion. Blue you can kind of get away with. Blue, black you can get away with, but you just can't do it on red and yellow. Like I don't know why, you just can't get it. In my personal opinion. And then you get like stuff like this, like with this like chin piece, the red chin piece of the mouth plate. Like, come on, man. 18. And this is the eye. So we'll need to do some sticker stuff on the eyes. So we'll have to do that. I'll just go ahead and cut this mouth plate out of this one. But overall, these nippers do a fantastic job of not having to deal with the nub marks, especially on these small pieces. I remember trying to do that with the X-Acto knife and stuff like that, and it just gets super precarious, you know, almost cutting yourself or just not cutting, and it just pushes the sharp pieces of plastic in your thumb or whatever. It's just tough. So pick up some nippers like $10-$20. You don't have to get some expensive ones. Like I watched this guy, just his video short, and he said he bought his and they're like $60. I'm like, that's insane for some nippers. Like, no way, no how. I'm not doing that. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. So I need this. And then let's put the eyes on now, because we won't really get the opportunity to do it again, really. If they'll come off. There we go. There, just stick it onto that. And now we'll do, hopefully, a decent job. Like, that's a super thin sticker. Like, come on, Bandai. Like, I might not even be able to put this on. Needs to go this way. Oh, dang. Just so thin, and then the sticker's old. So it even more doesn't want to stick. Just like, come on. So this one, no, this one goes over that. Goes on like that. And now this side. Dang it. Sorry if I'm just being quiet, because dang it, that sticker came off. I don't think that sticker's gonna stay. Sorry if I'm just not talking, because I want to get this right and not have to do it again. Oh, frick. I think I just saw the sticker just fly off of it. I think I might just take a marker and just color in the sides. Yeah, that sticker is not going to stay on. It's just so thin that it just won't even stick. I'll just throw that off to the side. Yeah, it just won't stick. It just won't stick. So, yeah, I can't get it. I couldn't get that. I can't get it. Frick. Dang it. I literally just sent the mouth plate just flying. That really makes me mad. And that was really like the last piece. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because that's I think I'll look around for it. So if anyone is watching this, which I don't see anyone watching this, but you're watching this later on, go get a drink, go get a sandwich, or something like that, because I'm gonna look around for that part. I really want to finish this, and I don't want to stop the stream because we're almost done. Literally can't believe that. could it have disappeared like that? Like, for real. Just... Well, I think I'll look for it a little bit later, because I'll be able to separate the head, just separate it. It's really disappointing that happened. But it's all my fault for just being a complete idiot. So I'll just lightly put the head together, and I'll continue to look for it. Just continue to look around for the mouth plate and everything. I'll probably end up making a YouTube short if I do find it. Because I literally saw where it fell, but I don't know where the frick it went. Which is even more aggravating about it. So it's just so disappointing. And I think Bandai should include extra pieces for stuff like this. Like, obviously that's like, whenever you build a model kit, that's what you're coming in to expect. Like, yes, I know, like, but it's just disappointing. Like, everyone has probably had this same scenario, and I've done this before. Like, I did it with both of my Wing Gundam Zero EWs, and like, ugh, just makes me so mad. Like, just include like just one extra, but no, Bandai hates people, hates us. But dang, whatever. It'll be okay. It will be okay. You understand how to build it. You can see the instructions right here. Oh man, still frustrating though. Still super frustrating. Just so disappointed. Just really disappointed in myself that I just did that like a complete idiot. Just like, man. Just disappointing. Super disappointing. See. So, I don't know. Hope whoever is watching this has had fun. I'm still having fun. Just, man, that really killed the mood. Just killed the crap out of the mood. With that. Obviously, it's all my fault for having that happen, for being a complete idiot and just not being smart about that, and just letting that happen. But I'm still having fun. Like, I think I might go in on these old model kits. Like, I still really like them. They're wobbly, they're weird, but they have their charm, obviously, being old. But I like the way they build these high grades, these big high grades. I like them. I like them for what they do. Like, being big and then being fun and simple to build. So, if you guys can find these, I don't think they're too terribly expensive. Like they're not like $100 or anything. I would highly suggest getting one because they're super fun. To build these things, to build these big high grades from early 2000s, 90s, and everything. So yeah. And I also suggest having some nippers. Like I said, 2 tips for the day: have some nippers, makes your life way easier, and probably find a way to catch all the small pieces that you might potentially lose. So you don't end up like me and all the other unfortunate souls that lost a faceplate or something else or whatever. Just putting it together. I suggest that because it'll help you, save you some trouble, save you probably a lot of trouble. So I suggest that as a tip. How does this go in? Oh, it's right there. Like that. Whatever. That goes together like that. Same thing here. And like that. We'll just quickly just do that. Not going to put too much thought and effort into making them, taking those nub marks off. So for this week, for this upload video schedule or whatever, really last week I wanted to make a video about Degarn, the Degarn X model kit that I just got, but just ran into a bunch of trouble. Not really trouble, just like where I wanted to put the camera and stuff, and I ended up doing it like this for this video, but I didn't want to do it like that for that video. Just I couldn't make up my mind, so that video never happened, and then so that's why I didn't make a. I was planning on that, and that didn't happen, so I ended up just making that knockoff Build Tiger video. So this week, I think since I'm making this on a Monday, I think I'll just post 2 shorts, one on like Thursday and one on Saturday. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that, and 13. I'm just gonna do that, and then next week I'll just go back to 2 long form videos, and then for 2 weeks, 2 long form videos for Wednesday, and then that'll put me back on track of stuff. And I think if I ever do another live stream, it'll just be like probably just a live stream on Wednesday or whatever day, and then that'll be done, and then won't have and nothing else that week, just a live stream, and then nothing else for the rest of that week. And then it'll go to whatever that schedule is. If it's 2 shorts that week for 2 weeks or whatever. And live stream might break that up, like if I end up getting a model kit or something that deserves making a live stream about. So that's the plan for this week and any week that a live stream will happen. So I'll try to remember that. I probably won't make a bunch of live streams, just whatever, just cuz. So so that's the idea, that's the plan for all of that. I think this goes on like that. But this live streaming thing is fun. I do like just making just general content. Um, I do like that a bit more. Um, just I've just been doing it for so long, for like the 2 years that I've been doing it. Act like I've been doing it for 50 years. Um, but I'm just more used to it. I like doing that kind of content. Um, but anyways, I'm just not used to doing this. I'm used to just like building stuff, so not really talking. And if I do talk, I'm talking to like someone back, not really talking to myself. Um, but whatever. I It's still fun because I get to do stuff like this, but I feel like it's a bit more interactive than just making a general long form video, and I don't feel as bad as of making a hour and 30-minute video, and then just generally posting it, um, like what happened with Gundam Wing Zero EW. Um, so yeah, so this kind of stuff is what the um this is the kind of stuff that will be relegated to live streams, is model kits, model kit building, um, and just stuff like that. So that's the idea. That's the plan for this style of content for my channel. And this is always the most satisfying part, just putting all the big chunks together that we've saved along the way. And I'll just put the head on. Doesn't even look like it still looks like a Gundam, but not really. Doesn't really look like a Gundam. I could probably steal one up. I bet I could hobcobble something together from my other kits. But I don't know what all these pieces go to. But we're not done with the instruction book. Doesn't seem like we are. So this is a finished runner. This is basically finished runner. So we got 2 finished runners. And we'll put that off to the side. Bring in these ones because we need this one. And we'll be done with it. Because it just has these pieces. And these look cool. These look pretty cool. These are swords or whatever. Beam sabers. I don't know if it's a beam saber, but every other thing is called a beam saber that looks like a sword. But we're done with this runner, and it's flexible. Looks flexible. Done with that. So now we need B. We need these curved pieces, and I'll move this out of the way, and we'll put these off to the side, and we'll cut these out like this. So now put that with that one. Put this one with its mate right there. And we'll do the same for this one. Snip. 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 And I think that's basically a finished runner, but I think we need these as well. We do. These are the handles. So we need these as well. I'll just turn it. Snip. Snip. Do a general inspection. Don't need that anymore. One handle. 2 handle. Just throw that over there. And now we'll put these together like so. Maybe this one goes with that one. I don't know. Goes like that. Don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm doing. If that hasn't become apparent already. So this piece has to go up. Oh, I was completely in the wrong spot. Has to go like that. And now the handle, we need one of these, the F. Cut that out. So, give that one, give this one. And this goes onto that. And this goes here. Like that. And now just bang them together. Like that. Oh, it can switch so you can like punch guys with it, and then you can switch it around and ask a sword. That's cool. That's actually kind of cool. I'll just take that nub off up here. And I'll leave the rest of it. I think this is supposed to be there. I'll just leave it on. Now, same thing. Now, since I know how it goes together, I can put it on. Like that. Now we can repeat. Oh, yeah. Put this back on. Put the other half on. Like that. We'll take that nub off. Like that. We have the swords. Like that. But there's still more pieces left. And more instruction, it looks like. So we'll keep going. Oh, these can tab into his back. Flip that around. That is cool. And it goes into that little tab in there. This tab goes into that slot. I think these have to be cut off. If I cut them off and it isn't supposed to be cut off, then uh-oh. Whatever. I'm gonna take the backpack off of him. I like the look of this guy. He looks cool. Dang. Supposed to go all the way in? Because it's like covered up. Doesn't. Or is this supposed to go over it? Huh. Because it shows it goes all the way in. I don't know. I'll just leave him off of him. Put this back on him. Squeeze that back together. I'll leave him off of him because we still have this cape to build or to put together. So that's where these pieces come in. So I don't know if we need any of these. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah. I think these are just extras. Or maybe I just did things wrong, which is completely logical. But looks like we need to cut these out. I'll go ahead and cut that off and that off. That. For that. Runner done. And now we have these pieces. Now we need C14 and 12. So 14 and 12. Like that. And we need C22, which is this big one. What I like about this old plastic, either because of its age or it's different, it doesn't really leave the nubs. Like when you nip it, the nubs actually go away. But that sounds like old person talk, so I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Oh, dang, dropped one of the cloths. So now we have this one. No, we need this one. This big one. This one. Get that sticker out of here. Just kick it down in the abyss. So I think this is the one we need. Because it's folded like that, and it has 4 holes. I'm looking at this picture over here. So just fold that over a bit better. So, or is it one of these? So I think this one gets folded over like this. Shouldn't have unfolded it. Yeah, it gets creased over like so. And this. So this one, this goes on top first. So this needs to go together, stay together, and then it folds over this way. Now this goes in the big hole, and then the small one goes in the smaller hole, like this. I think. Like this, and then this folds over on itself. This is just dumb. I'm gonna do this off camera because it's dumb. I'm not really getting it, so I might look up a video or I might just leave it. But that's all. This is, oh, I didn't know that because I didn't have the instructions, but there's a color guide right there. How I should paint it, maybe, probably. But yeah, even losing that piece and taking an hour and 45 minutes, that's how long it takes to build one of these guys. Hour and 45 minutes when you have instructions. Yeah, it's fun. I like the look of it. I do kind of like the wing a bit more, but I do like this Sandrock. I really like him. His joints feel a touch more solid. Like he feels a bit more dense. He feels a bit more light, but I really like it. Looks cool. So yeah, if I can find that faceplate, I'll probably put it on, and then I'll get the capes all figured out, and I'll probably do a short over him. But the shorts that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look over Von Nebula and Firelord. So yeah, something to look forward to, and yeah, that's really it. Built the Gundam high grade 1/100 scale 1989 1998, not 89, 98 Gundam Sandrock. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So till next time, see you guys.